Hey everyone, thanks for stopping by the Standards Weekly Check-In. I'm Colin, behind the camera we got Heavy Metal Dylan.
What's up?
Today we are going to be getting into some staff picks, flipping through some new arrivals and recently priced records, and addressing viewer questions at the end of the video. As always, if you see anything you like, you can hit the DMs on Instagram, give the shop a ring, or just cruise by. We're open 11 to 8, 7 days a week. Before I guess we officially get started, let's talk about this stuff a little bit. Got we have a deluge of kind of cheaper records in, so we got the front table. It's a indoor sidewalk sale. Is that good branding?
Sure.
Okay, the indoor sidewalk sale is live. What are you listening to, bro?
Dude, a lot of electric blues. We got BB King from the beginning, which I think is like a collection of early hits, a little comp, and Lightning Hopkins Something Blue record.
Okay.
Just nice record to listen to when you're opening and closing.
It's hot.
And sometimes in the middle of the day.
Very hot weather music.
Yeah, that's how I feel when I'm listening to that. Actually, I didn't really think about that, but yeah, that's literally what I tend to listen to.
I get it.
Yeah.
Good. It's the soundtrack of your brain just cooking.
Yeah. So you're like, oh, am I in Texas right now or am I in Southern California? Because it's way too hot to be
too dry.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to take you to the East Coast here with the Bad Brains Eye Against Eye reissue. I'm so excited that this is back, baby! After a very, very long time of being out of print or variously out of print. I don't know. Doesn't matter. It's back. This is... We're among friends here, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's my favorite Bad Brains record.
Really?
Yeah. And it took me for a long time I never even heard it. I was just like, Rock for Light happened and then they broke up. So I was just that much of a punker fool, but... Things change, and this is time has won this one out for me. This is the best. This is what solidifies them as the greatest American band of all time. And we also have the punk note version. I don't really like these, but if you want the little gimmick cover, hey. And speaking of back in print, we got the Orange 9mm first EP, which I really recommend. I don't know, maybe this is my age speaking or whatever. But I think this Orange 9mm record, and really just Orange 9mm period, is a really cool band. I don't know how, if they're always brought up, with 90s post-hardcore groove kind of records or whatever. But I think they made some really unique and interesting albums. I enjoy them a lot. That record, to me, is my favorite one. Produced by Don Fury, I believe. If you like, it's, of course, the singer of Burn after Burn. So if you liked Burn, served up to you on a hot platter. Great record. Should we look through some records?
Sure.
It's that time of year again.
Mm-hmm.
Comic convention.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, dude. Yes, sir.
Look at this enthusiasm.
I know you went for preview night.
I did.
And I was jealous.
I went to the opening and you went to the closing.
Yeah, I went to the very closing.
Yeah, I don't know if we have maybe we have the right amount of enthusiasm towards Comic-Con.
Yeah.
It's exhausting.
Yeah.
Doing 4 days just seems very stressful.
I know. Unless you're doing panels or something, I don't understand.
I think that night on Wednesday, there was people camped out to just stay the night so they could get into the Hall H.
Oh,
the big
Marvel stuff?
Panel the next day.
Yeah.
That's so nuts to me. I mean, obviously it's nuts, but I don't, that celebrity thing never bit me like that,
Yeah.
It's like, okay, Ryan Reynolds is here. What are you gonna do?
Shake his hand, dude. Take a picture with him. Tell your friends.
Let's say that happens. Then what?
Well, you can just say you did that. I never understood either. Even when I meet artists or writers that I like at these comic cons, I never have a picture with them or anything.
See, I feel I will say comic artists, comic writers, they are so underappreciated in the world. Mm-hmm. I guess that you could go up to them and say, "Hey, I really liked that graphic novel you did," and it's how many people realistically are coming up to them with that? I think you should tell small scale people that their stuff is good, but it's you meet Brad Pitt, or hey,
oh, okay,
Fight Club was good. I actually liked that movie.
I would hit him with Bullet Train, honestly. I think he probably doesn't get anything for Bullet Train, think?
Is that your route when you're...
Yeah, you hit him with a movie that no one cares about. You were good in the China Wall movie.
No one understood what I was doing with that. Thank you. I don't get that very often.
Yeah,
I could tell you're a special boy. You're my special boy.
I think if you hit them with stuff that no one remembers, then I think they're stoked.
What's your number, dude? We should hang out. Like, I'm in San Diego sometimes. I'll make some time for you, dude. Like, I got nothing else going on. Like, I know you're really about
Was
this.
that Brad Pitt or was that Matt Damon?
I'm not working on an accent. That's not me doing an impression. I'm not even being.
No,
Brad.
I mean, who's in the China Wall?
Oh,
movie?
I have no idea.
Editor, when you're editing this, can you put the answer for the China Wall movie?
What is a China Wall movie?
Isn't there like a movie where it takes place in China and then like it's either Brad Pitt or Matt Damon goes and saves them or something?
Either way, if either of them you were to say that to, I guess maybe you're right. Maybe they would just become your friends and then you'd hang out with them in real life.
Yes.
Viewer questions. This is the part of the video where we answer questions left in last week's YouTube comment section. Coming out strong. Fonzo's asking our favorite sample from a rock or rap or both song. I guess I had to mull this one over. It's tough. For rap, I know that you should never listen to anything I say about rap music. Everyone. I like that Dilla song where they take the 10cc track.
Oh, it's not most of Donuts. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
The
song on
it's on Donuts.
Goated Flip.
Yeah.
That's like, can't if you want to talk about like the transformative quality of sampling and all that, I think that whole record's really probably the best example of it. And for rock, this is I'm gonna take it back to like 9th grade here. I'm gonna say the opening cut of Integrity's System Overload, where they have Charles Manson's. I hate samples at this point in my life. The whole like, I'm in a cave and I'm alone. I hate everyone, and then the song starts. I hate that. Any line from a movie or whatever. Red pill or blue pill, Neo. You have to choose which pill you want. I hate that. But it's okay if you do it while a song is playing. I think that's excusable. Or while like an intro is playing. Sample over intro. That's the best way to do it. Best implementation is Charles Manson Parole hearing soundbite over the intro to Integrity Systems Overload. If I really wanted to kill anyone, I'd take this book and beat you to death with it. Hard.
That's cool.
Yeah, man, at bars. How about you?
If I had to really pick one, if it hip hop,
Yeah, but the world is yours.
Lil Jon and the East Side Boys, Stop Fucking With Me.
Oh, it's
The Slayer riff. Fucking perfect.
10 out of 10.
Yeah, because it's just him yelling about his problems. And there's some Slayer riff. It's like, yeah, those are the two things I like to hear. Some guy screaming angrily, and then a Slayer riff.
Letting you know that Slayer exists.
Yeah.
Great.
Yes.
10 out of 10.
In terms of rock, I can't really think of anything, or like metal, or hardcore, anything.
Yeah.
The only things I can really think of is like the Punishment intro, but it's just part of Punisher.
Right.
Why is the innocent dead? Like, that one's cool, but like, I don't know. There's this band from, I forgot where in Washington, but it's called Power, and like for no reason there's a really like, it's like during the intro, but they stop to have the Warriors, Swan just says, fuck you. It's just like that. Like, it's like, da-na-na, fuck you, da-na-na. I'm like, dude, that's sick.
They know their stuff. What was that cool demo you sent me with the Anakin killing the sand people?
Out for blood.
Out for blood?
Yeah. Does he kill sand people or does he kill the younglings? I forget.
He kills the sand people, not just not just the men, the women, the children.
And it's like a minute and a half long of a sample.
For a beatdown demo.
It's so sick. I just saw them recently. And I booked their band because of that.
So like, all right, if you're gonna sample Anakin, you get your headline.
Yeah, you're playing a show.
VIP
I don't care where you're from.
They were good, right?
Yeah, Out for Blood's sick. Look out for Blood. They're from Minneapolis.
All right.
Yeah.
That's all we got for today. If you have any questions you would like to see answered in next week's video, leave a question or comment in the YouTube comment section. We'll address it next week. Thanks for watching, everyone. And LaCroix, if you're listening, sponsorship. Send us some cases. Thank you. It's the soundtrack of your brain just cooking.